Hello and welcome back to another video on the Garner Collective YouTube channel. Today is going to be a bike video, mostly to do with customization, things you can do to your bike to enhance it, like cosmetic changes, and also cost effective components you can add to your bike which won't break the bank, and also can actually go with making it a nice pleasurable ride when you're out riding your bike. So it's going to be showing you now pictures of things I've done, as well as some of the products I've got to hand to show you, as well as showing you both my bikes I have in the house, showing you things I've done, and also at the end of the video I'll be doing my usual links to show you all the products which I've purchased, and also you can look at them if you want to, and also if you want to get them yourself, you can do. So first of all, we'll go with showing you some of the products I have in front of me now to show before I show you the pictures of things I've done and then the actual bikes. So let's take it over to the products then and have a look. So here we have now on the floor some of the things I've actually changed on my bike I have, and some things are actually on the bike now, and some things are actually on the photos. So let's have a look then. So one of the things you can change on your bike is the seats that come with it. Either you can go with the sporty hard seat like the one here, or you can go for a softer sort of gel seat as well, with suspension springs on it and the light on it, well, reflecting light for when you're out in the dark or whatever. But the springs are really good at this and actually does bounce, so in a way if you've got like a dual suspension mountain bike, having these springs on your seat is like having a first suspension as well. Another thing you can do as well is you can go for Jaguar cabling, or any type of cabling which is colourful. Jaguar do several different colours of their cable, and it's insulated and stuff and very tough. You can see there it's got like a metal inside it and stuff like that. These come in a variety of colours and sizes, and they do like give a cosmetic look to your bike. It actually does stand out instead of the usual black cabling you usually get. You can also go for mudguards as well. You can either go for the long type or the sports type from Mucky Nuts. I got these on Amazon, come as a pair, and Velcro. These are pretty good for the front and back tyres. Can be either fit like different ways, so they're all secure, very good. And I think you can change the bolt on your bike are the actual disc brakes itself. As you can see here now, this was the back one at 140, and then you had the front one at 160. But I've actually changed on the Muddy Fox mountain bike I've got to two 160s, and they're the same size now, so the 141. So these ones now just keep for like show and just to look at it. Another thing I found out as well, and a lot of you do know, is that you can get like special tape as well to protect your frame from any damage like water wear or rubbing when you're riding your bike. And I've actually found some which is pretty good from China. They do take a while to arrive, but they are like very good, and they do stick on the bike. Here I've got like the normal clear ones, which you got some that go on your sticker, some that go on your crank as well, and some that go anywhere really, like at any spot of the bike which you need it. And they also do it in like a black as well, so that's easier for you to see as well. I find these are very good to put on actually the names on your bikes and stuff like that, and it protects it from rubbing. Another thing you can do as well, if you're into it, is you can actually pick a bell for your bike. Like you got these ones here, which are like a flick one, which it won't make a noise now because I'm holding it, but you got that sort of style, or the style I've got on both bikes now, which is this one. And this is very good, very slim and very stylish, and these do come in a variety of different colours. This one is actually like the stock bell that come with my bike, which I swapped out for this one. But then I got another version of this one now, which is a bit stronger. Another thing you can swap as well is pedals. These are actually stock pedals that come with the bike, and I swapped these out. So I'll be showing you all this on the bike itself at the moment now, and just showing you like the products on the floor before I actually showing them on the bike. Another thing as well, which is very good as well, and can protect your spokes from like rust or like dirt and stuff like that, is spoke wraps. These aren't straws which you see the children like on their mountain bikes. These are proper sized spoke wraps as well, and the website as well, which sells them as well. There's also an Amazon seller as well, and he's from America, and I usually get my spoke wraps from him, and he does them like cut to size. Like these are like 26-inch ones here. He does a 29-inch as well, and for 27.5 you have to like in a way cut them down yourself. But these actual fit the whole of the spoke. There's no gaps or anything like that, and these have been very good. And these do come in a variety of different colours, and they're very strong and sturdy, and they are not straws. They're actually proper spoke wraps. Another thing you can do as well, if you're into it, is to get like wheel stickers, and these do make a look of the bike very nice, especially when it's going around really fast. You see like the green or whatever colour you chose, and they do these on Amazon or eBay in a different styles and like different makes and stuff like that. So let's take it now to the computer and I'll show you what I've done. Another thing I forgot to mention was like you can get these as well. These are really good. Let's take out the packet now and show you. These are very cheap from China. They come in a variety of different colours, about £1.99 I think. But these actually cover the whole of your brake lever, and they're like a rubbery feel, and come in different colours like green, black, red. I think they do a blue as well, and orange. But these are like rubbery, but they actually are tough to put on. But once they're on your bike, they do make it look really nice and like fluorescent in a way, and green. Oh, another thing as well is you can change cheaply as well your spaces on your bike to raise your handlebars. These were my stock ones that I got on my bike, and I went onto Amazon, done some measurements before I did it, and I've gone for like green ones here. These do come in green, like black, gold, red, orange, a variety of different colours, but it's black that I've got on the bike at the moment on my other bike. Another thing you can change as well are stem caps for your bike. These were very cheap, and they come in a variety of different colours: green, red, blue, black, different designs as well. And these are super cheap, about £2 something, or £3 in total with free postage. So let's take it to the bike then. Oh, another thing as well is these. You got your normal crimp ends that go on it. These go on like your brake levers, so that like instead of seeing your normal standard like Solvay, you got like a anodized green or whatever colour there is, whatever colour you want. Changing your standard mountain bike or BMX tyre caps to like any type of ones you want. If you got Schrader or Presto, that's the Presto one I've got, anodized. And one thing I've done as well, and I'm very proud of, is changing the screws which go into your disc rotor, which come in a standard like black. I actually shopped on Amazon and I found some colours which I did like and I did purchase, and these are green anodized, and so these will like fit into the existing hole like that. So instead of seeing like your standard Solvay, you got like any colour you want, and these are on both bikes at the moment, and they're very good. And another thing I've got as well are dust caps. So where you got screws on your bike, stuff like that exposed like this, these caps will fit into the holes itself to stop it from getting any like rust or any dirt and things like that. So now we're done here now, let's take it to the computer screen to show you what I've done on the bike and then show you the bike itself. So let's go to the computer. Okay, then we're back on the computer now then. So let's go to the captures, the folder. So the first bike I'm going to show you now was from a website in England called very.co.uk. The bike I'm going to show you now was actually £279 and it looked like this when I first got it. I hadn't rode a bike in a very long time before I got this, because I didn't want to be catching the bus anymore now, and I got me interested in riding again. So there it is now, standard like wheels, and there's the hubcap shoe saw, and so on, and like disc brakes. Just like it looked nice, but it was too much black for me, so I wanted to change it. So you got the stock seat, it was very hard, and so on. So the bike was £279 from very.co.uk, and that bike is stored on the website at the same price as well now. So when after seeing this bike like this, I said to myself, now I need to upgrade the bike because I wanted to make it the way I want it to be. And plus you read about these big box bikes that come with like cheap components which are like poorly fitted, so I wanted to make a difference and stuff like that. So we've gone from this now to this. I changed the wheels to Hutchinson Toro. I did most of the work on the bike from Decathlon. They're very good for doing stuff like this. So as you can see there, new crank arm, and it's looking a bit better. But the wheels are better, 26-inch wheels, very good grip in all weather terrain tyres. Then I went from that to this. Added a bit of colour now, that Jaguar cable you can see here now, green. Then added those mud guards you've seen here and so on. I got a longer mud guard at the back, which is pretty good. When I started to like introduce green screw cables and anything like that. There's a green and so on. So it's a quill stem at the moment and a 620mm bar. So there is again looking a bit better. And again you can see like the standard cheap rear shock there, which I wasn't very proud of. It didn't actually move or anything like that. So this is up to date picture now, how it looks like now. So we've gone from this now to this, and I've added those spoke wraps from America, which have actually thickened the wheels. You can see there it's before and that's after with the wheels. So I'm happy with that, really happy. And there's that like 620mm cheap steel handlebars, which I actually took off because I wanted to change it, and I swapped it out for, let me find a picture of it, for this. This is actually a stem adapter right the way down the tube with a nice looking stem from FMF, which is the flying machine factory, and that's like enhanced look at the bike, made up to date and so on. And I got myself a new shock from D&M. I was actually surprised how cheap the shock was compared to like other websites. As you can see now, the red dial on it is actually the preload and the rebound and stuff like that. So I swapped that out as well. There's a picture of me before and after with the seats. The green one on the left hand side was the hard seats, and the one on the bike now is actually the gel, which is a lot softer. And that handlebar I saw a minute ago, the 621, I swapped it out for 780mm wake bar, which is very good now. It's actually improved the handling of the bike now a lot. And there's the Jaguar cabling and so on. Changed that, and bar ends on there, which are pretty good. Took out the standard plastic ones and put those in. These pedals are really good, really good. They've lasted a very long time. You can get name stickers and put your name on the bike to customise it, and there's all the dust caps I put on there in green. And there's like the cap I put on there. Took off the existing silver one and put a crimp pen of green on it, anodised, which come in different colours. So now let's take it to the bikes. Showing you now the Rock Rider AM100S, what I've done to it. As you can see now, I've got those lights on there which I've got in the previous video, which are absolutely fantastic lights. Very powerful lights. I got some of that Jaguar cable, what you saw earlier on there. And I swapped out the existing cap with the green anodised one, and these do come in a variety of different colours. And also the green disc brake rotor screws. This was a standard black. These are anodised now, perfectly matched, perfectly, very good. And another thing I've done as well, which I'm actually impressed with, is when I first got this bike, you may notice though on some crank arms you have like a cap in there, and the other side is like a hole, which I don't see the point of. And I thought that was actually a fault with the manufacturer, like losing a part when he shipped it from France. It wasn't. When I asked the Decathlon staff, that's where they got the bike from, Decathlon on their website. They said it's standard, and I didn't like that, so I didn't know what to do. So what I did was I shopped around on Amazon for something I could put in the hole and nothing would work. So what I did was something amazing. I got a normal standard bar ends like these ones here in green, and I fitted it in the hole, and I screwed it in, and it's fitting. It's been in there now for like a very, very long time. So that's the bar end, the weight bar end I put in there now, and I'll show you the original end on the other side. So there you can see the original end on one side, and the other side is the weight bar stem, which is pretty good, with those protective stickers covering all the names on it, so it actually doesn't wear off. I love these pedals, very nice. And the lizard skin chain protector. And I've also used, as you saw earlier in the video, the dust caps. These are them here and here, which cover up the screws, so I'll take them off now and show you. That's it now with the dust cap off, and that's it with the dust cap on. And I put these on all my screws. There's not a single screw which doesn't have a dust cap on. So now I'm going to show you the Muddy Fox, because I've done the most work on that bike now. So as you saw earlier in the video, most of that stuff on the floor now has actually been put on this bike. So we got the bell you saw, the weight bar 780, replacing the 620mm steel bar, the green dust caps which are all over this bike. I've actually got a stem adapter in here now all the way down, and I got rid of the normal quill stem and I fitted this in. And the flying machine stem there is pretty good. And I got my own like special spacer here as well. Jaguar cable, Shimano trigger shifters. Replaced those on the horrible grip shifter I had. Phone holder, so you can put your phone in there when you're riding your bike. It's proper secure. More dust caps everywhere. Really nice handlebars. Grips really good. my name on the bike, more dust caps here, D&M shock, and then like the crimp end on there, lizard skin, chain protector, and a Shimano hyperdrive crankset. And as you can see here now, we've got more of those green screws in there, and I changed out the existing calipers for these ones, and they're really cheap. So everything now is mostly just a green sticker and it's a green dust cap, and I got my crank protectors here, so I'm very pleased with that. Everything's green anodized, and there's that seat you saw earlier. And I've also will be doing a video soon on this. I haven't opened it yet. Well, I have, but I can't do nothing with it yet because I'm waiting for parts, like accessories I've actually ordered. So hopefully when like I get my accessories at the end of December, I'll be able to show it in a review and then start doing videos for yourselves, like me riding, because I love riding. I'll be able to document it and show you where I go. So there it is then. This video is long, but I hope it's been informative, because you see a lot of people on the marketplace who have had like bikes just for a couple of days and want to get rid of them. And I think, is it because like they've got no one to ride with, or the job's ended, or something like that, or they bought the bike and they're bored of it already because they can't do nothing with it, or some things like that. But I'm thinking, if you customise your bike like this now, like I've done, it does enhance the ride, and it does make the bike stand out, and it feels like more yours than what it would be if like you got it from a shop, rode it for a couple of hours, and then that was it in the shed or wherever you keep it.